Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at Relentless Studios' Save Our Souls Volume 1, or Chapter 1. It's released in March 2017 and is available on Steam for PC. One thing I've got to say about this game is that it has been developed by a very small team, and if I look at the credits there, you can see that there's not many people that have worked on this, but it does act as a very good showcase for Unreal Engine. So we're going to just jump in to the story mode, and I'll just jump to the chapter 1 and play from there. So it's basically a shooter, third-person shooter game with some story elements. But it's just a game that you might have overlooked, and I sort of picked it up recently in the sale. It had a percentage off for about £3.29, which is not bad. Now it is rough around the edges, there are things that could be improved, but at the same time there's actually some really nice visuals here with Unreal Engine 4. So let's get this opening section out of the way. It just sort of throws you right in. Kind of like a defense mode, shoot all the monsters that are coming at you. Don't die in the process. Collect these souls, hence the name Save Our Souls, and this gives you sort of special powers, special attack move. It does have some controller support, I'll give you that, but unfortunately it will not allow you to invert the Y axis, even though that wasn't added in the last update. It works for mouse but not for controller, unfortunately. So I'm kind of using a combination of mouse for aiming and then the movement with the controller. It's quite interesting, it suits me better. So let's just get this bit out of the way. I mean, you can see we're in a city-based environment. I'm sure someone with more knowledge of Unreal will say yes, there's a lot of assets that have been used here that are standard assets that you can perhaps buy and put into a game. It's saying that the composition and the way that this developer has put this all together is actually pretty decent. So we move on to chapter 1, The Absurd Hopes of Blessed Children, 10 hours earlier. So this is kind of like the adventure aspect of the game. Now obviously if you want to not have any spoilers and you want to play the game yourself, then fast forward from here. I mean, the character model does look a bit dated, and of course the walking animation a little bit silly, so you have to kind of walk very fast for it to look reasonably normal, but the kind of steps are a bit silly. So he's got a fully realised apartment here, which is good, which you can interact with stuff. Let's just move on out. So when the game originally appeared, there were some issues with the loading, excruciatingly long loading times. The developer has improved those. but it's still not perfect, and I'm not sure how far the developer is going with this project. I think he may have actually abandoned it, seeing as there's been no update since December this last year. So you can kind of freely wander around, look around the location, check out the city vibes. I mean, he hasn't put any collectibles in, which you could have done just to elongate the length of the game. So you're just free to sort of walk around and have a look at the environment, which is quite nice looking. Got some good lighting. So there's another point of interest here. I mean, this kind of cyberpunk themed street looks pretty cool. Just use the controller to pan that around just so you can get a better look at things.
Hey, Lucy.
Oh, hey, Peter.
You left this on the wall the other night. I grabbed it for
Oh
you.
my god, I've been looking for it everywhere. Thanks, Peter. You just made my day.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, where are you headed?
To the wall.
Oh, what, again?
Yep. I gotta go. Thanks again, Pete. See you later.
Let's get on the train. So yeah, real good demonstration of how Unreal Engine works in terms of its lighting and other effects. So let's aboard the train. I think the takeaway here is for the price that they're asking for, it's pretty cheap. And it's nice to play. Not sure what the upper limit is I would be prepared to pay to play this game, but £3.29 is not bad. I think the story is also a bit unusual as well. It's kind of the way it's put together, the locations, and what this lead character does. Let's just go up here. So in case you're interested, I'm running the game on a GTX 1080 Ti and 4K on ultra settings for how the game is presented. It's running pretty smooth. I think I'm getting 60 frames per second. And that's dipping down to 30 during the cutscenes. So you can tell the developer has worked reasonably hard in getting all of this background detail put together. Unless, of course, that's just a standard Unreal skybox, although I haven't seen that. Playing with Unreal Engine myself. So it's a nice looking city. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the game on the I think Shadowfall on the PS4, Killzone game. But you will notice some oddities here and there which kind of don't make much sense. Some transitions could be better implemented, as you're about to see. I mean, this is quite an odd gameplay choice to just have this character running through this area just for the sake of the story progression with not really anything happening here. Just to trigger a cutscene. But you've also got to cast your mind back to the fact that we were earlier in that kind of shooting moment. There's one of the transitions I was talking about, a bit sloppy. I don't know, I think with a bit more work and a bit more direction,
a cataclysmic event occurred that was
this game
considered
could
by
have
many as
had
the Armageddon.
a bit more potential.
Others say it was simply just war and madness that tore the world apart. Whatever it is, we were forced to build these massive walls around our cities in order to survive. There aren't many governments or countries anymore, and the world is ruled by many different factions. My sister's out there somewhere, and I like to come to this place because it makes me feel like I'll meet her again soon.
And there we have this wonderful scene of the same location we were at earlier at night time.
Citizen, you are trespassing in a highly restricted area. Please leave immediately. Report to the nearest police station and place yourself under arrest. Failure to do so will result in...
So he's showing off that Unreal Engine lighting. It's pretty damn cool. And it looks like a nice area here. Let's do that with the controller just so it's a bit more smoother. Looks great. might get stuck here. Okay, so I've got the character stuck in the scenery. Not good. Is there a way I can get out of here? Maybe I shouldn't have come up here. So the way the wooden prop here is kind of leant up against the... This stopped me from being able to get back down again. Which is a bit of a shame. There's no button I can use to get out of here. So I'm going to have to reload from the menu. So that's a kind of an inherent problem with lone developers or those with a small studio. The bug testing is kind of a bit difficult. So I think I was close to the end of chapter 1 there. So let's just load up the next one. In fact, there we go. So I won't make the same mistake again.
Citizen, you are trespassing in a highly restricted area. Please leave immediately. Report to the nearest police station and place yourself under arrest. Failure to do so will result in...
Right. I mean, that would make a nice desktop. That particular shot there. So let's go the right way this time. Ignoring the planks. Going back through here. Again, showing the same location at night time, which is pretty damn cool. So I mean, I don't know how long it took the developers to actually make this game. Relentless Studios. I don't know how long it took him. I mean, it's one person doing the programming and the design. The fact that they've actually made a game out of it as well, rather than just making a load of props together, is quite interesting. And there we get this kind of sci-fi street scene, which is pretty good as well. So as I said, something a bit more fleshed out would have been pretty cool here. I mean, it doesn't last very long, but I guess, you know, for the price, it's not bad. I mean, that science fiction themed environment is great looking. I mean, they could have made the characters cyberpunk and gone that way.
Well, First Lieutenant, you're back early.
Yeah, I got discharged earlier. I can't wait to take a warm shower. It's only been 11 months, but it felt like forever.
I know, right? I can't believe I have to go to the army next year.
Well, that's life for you. I just hope you won't have to go on tour.
Yeah, but actually, I want to go outside the wall someday.
No, you don't. Lucy, forget everything you've been told about what's beyond the wall.
What do you mean?
We're not even supposed to talk about it, but... all this stuff you hear about the war, nuclear fallout, and dangerous faction beyond, that's not what it's all like. It's not the reason the walls were built. There's things out there, things I still can't get my head around even now. You know, I used to hate this city, but now I feel like it's the safest place and we're lucky to be here.
But my sister's out there somewhere.
I know, but maybe we should let that go. She made her choice. And besides, even if we tried, there's no way to find her. Not unless she wants to be found. Anyway, I'm supposed to take my gear back to base, but I'll do it tomorrow. I want to go home to take a hot shower. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
You can actually walk into this place here and have a look around. Not that there's much going... In fact, who's that over there in the corner? She looks familiar. So, a clone of myself. But that was perhaps those two in the... having the conversation. So therefore, the model has remained. As I said, this game has got quite a few bugs and hasn't been fully tested. That's something that should have been picked up during testing. But anyway, let's just move on. So off we go back to the apartment with my sister, who's just walked off ahead.
Oh my god.
Shower?
I'm not moving.
Come on, Jess.
Are you okay?
My hand! It feels like it's on fire!
How bad is it? Can you move?
Yeah, I can.
We'll try to deal with it later.
Okay.
Something's happening outside, but I don't think we're safe in here.
Okay, I think this is kind of bugged out a bit again. Let's just go.
Do you know how to use this?
No, not really.
It's easy. The safety's off, so just point and shoot. Here, keep it close just in case of anything.
Hey, come look at this.
Why? What's going on?
It's like the sky's on fire.
Get away from the window!
So, and now after all of that sort of build up, the game sort of starts proper now. The shooting and the defense against the demons.
We've got to move. Come on.
What's happening?
I don't know, but they must have gotten in.
They? Who's they?
So I'm going to kind of wrap it up now. You kind of get the idea. We're back where we were at the beginning of the game. Shooting demons. take massive amounts of health off of you if they explode near your character. I'm almost dead. It's likely that I'm going to die as well. Pick up that health. So basically we're in the same place we were before.
I don't understand what you're saying. Who are the Enders?
Demons, Lucy, they're demons. From beyond the wall. That's what they've been trying to keep out all this time.
And I've been killed. So you get the point. So I'm going to go back to the main menu and then I'll just show you the other modes that are available. It's going to let me do it. And that will be the end of this demonstration of Save Our Souls, which is available now on Steam, as I mentioned earlier. So the other modes that you've got here is it claims it's kind of like an alpha version. It's pretty much survive for a time limit and kill as much as you can within a set time limit, and who could get the highest score during that time. I suspect when the full game finishes, if it ever gets finished, that you'll accumulate more time for every kill just to extend the time. And I'm almost dead. And almost out of time. So that's it. That gives you an idea. There you go. So, Save Our Souls. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thank you for watching.